Alright, so what's poppin', everybody? It's your man, Young Eata Castello, back again with another video. Now, I'ma keep it real. Your boy Young Eata Castello's kinda like, you know, my hair hurt a little bit. But you know what? It's all good though, because when it comes to Young Eata Castello, Young Bristolini, Young Sensei, Young Takanashi, Young Slice 'em in the face, when it comes to your boy, the show must go on. And the video that I have coming for today is the long-awaited, a video that everybody has been telling me to do, and that is my Q&A. So like always, whenever I do Q&As or subscriber interacted videos, I always post it on Twitter or Instagram. So if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram or Twitter yet, I recommend that you do. Here you go, it's right there, check it out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Q&A. So, like we always do it, like we always say it, I'm not gonna let the migraine get me down. Sit back, relax, go to Five Guys, go to Fridays, turn around, get in your Lamborghini, then go to McDonald's and get you a Whopper, because we are about to get it poppin'. So the first question is from _TheRealFranklin, and he reads, Chris, I've always wanted to know, how old are you? You sound 20 but look 16. Please let me know. No disrespect. All right, Frank, so when it comes to my age, I am 19. I turned 19 in May, and I get that a lot, man. A lot of people think that I look like 15 or 16, or like a lot of people are like, hey, are you ready to go back to school? Then I had to tell them like, come on, dog. Like, I've been out of school. Or like, let's just say I'm taking a date out to the movies, and I get to the movie, and it's a rated R movie, and then the dude there is like, yeah, you don't look 17. Let me go ahead and get that ID from you. So yeah, it does have some flaws about it, but the good thing about looking young is the fact that I look 15 now. So when I'm like 40, I'ma look 20. Oh yeah, and just a little recommendation for all you guys, if you don't want to look gross when you're older, wash your face twice a day. Just do it. Wash your face twice a day so you don't look gross. All right, so the next question is from Aisha.spam, and she reads, what do you usually respond to people that try to come at your fashion sense negatively, whether it's your clothes or shoes? Honestly, man, I really don't care. I walk out the house wearing whatever I want. I've walked out the house wearing bright pink before. I've walked out the house wearing bright yellow before. I wear corduroy. It doesn't matter, dog. Like, as long as I feel comfortable, then I don't care. Like, I've of course had people be like, yo, you look kind of crazy. But I mean, like, honestly, it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as I'm comfortable and as long as I like what I'm wearing, that's all that matters. Half the shoes that I got, people think are trash. Like, mind you, I live in North Carolina. North Carolina is far behind everything. North Carolina is always last at everything. Like, when I was on Pumas, I remember I used to wear Pumas in high school and in middle school, and people used to joke on me, be like, yo, what are those? What are Pumas? Now everybody's trying to hop on the Puma wave. The same with Sauconys. I used to get joked on for wearing Sauconys. Now everybody's hopping on the Saucony wave. The thing is about people is just that people are followers. Nobody really wants to start their own thing. Nobody really wants to do their own thing. A lot of people just want to piggyback over the next person just to make sure that they seem hip, when really you're not hip. You're just following the trend. So what I like to do is I just like to pick up what I like. If I like a shirt, if I like a pair of pants, if I like a pair of shoes, I'm gonna pick those bad boys up, and whether you like them or you hate them, I really don't care. All right, so the next question is from Bai Hagen, and he reads, top 3 retros 1 through 14. Carmine 6, Bread 11, Black Cement 3. All right, so the next question is from Young Jizzle, and he reads, goddamn cold, man, this is cold. All right, so the next question is from Young Jizzle, and he reads, do you have a favorite go-to brand? If so, what is it? Now, when it comes to go-to brands, I do have some favorite go-to brands. My biggest go-to brand has to be Nautica. The OGs will know this. Only the OG people who've been watching the channel for a long time, like back through the high school days, would know this. But if you look through some of my old videos, all I would wear is Nautica. I know that Nautica is kind of starting to get that little trendy view now with Yachty in it, but yo, people were not on the Nautica game like I was in high school. Me and the homie Jeremy, we were on Nautica like it was crazy. I mean, Nautica button-ups, Nautica button-downs, Nautica collared shirts, Nautica crew necks. We had Nautica sweatpants. Your boys were just drenched in Nautica. So if I was to say some go-to brands, I'd have to give it to Nautica. Also, I'd have to give it to Huff. The Huff triangle tees are beautiful. And another go-to brand of just stuff that I wear all the time, I have to give it to the homies over at New World Republic. I mean, just keep it real, their stuff is just fire. All right, so the next question is from Marcus Heritage, and he reads, would you rather have dick-sized nipples or nipple-sized dick? Well, you know, the answer to that question is... All right, so the next question is from Ethan G. Sims, and he reads, Dear Kicksandcastles, over the time that I've been subscribed to your YouTube channels, I've noticed that you have lots of different nicknames for yourself, such as Young Sensei, Eata Castello, and Chris Takanashi. What has inspired these cool nicknames? Are they from your childhood? Now, are they from my childhood? Yes and no. Everybody thinks that I'm Blasian. Everybody thinks that I look Asian. Everybody thinks that I'm mixed with some kind of Thai or Chinese. And I mean, like, I would get this from elementary school all the way to now. Like, I still get it. Like, I'll still be at work and somebody would stop me and be like, yo, hey Chris, are you Chinese? Are you from Tokyo? Are you what? So, you know, over the time, I was just trying to develop a name as I was starting YouTube, and then it just came across Chris Takanashi. It's kind of like a dichotomy. Everybody asks me if I'm Asian. Everybody calls me Asian. Everybody calls me Blasian. So I said, you know what? Why not just represent that? Why not embrace everything that I've been called in that name? And then when you go back to Takanashi, it just flings off the wrist. Young Takanashi, Young Sensei, Granddaddy Takanashi, Bristolini. You can just start thinking of different nicknames off the top. I always do this, by the way. And when it comes to Eata Castello, everybody asks me, yo Chris, what's up with the Eata Castello, man? Like, where does that come from? All right, I'm gonna tell y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. One day I went to this burger bar, right? I went to this burger bar, I got me the Sam I Am burger, and that burger was fire. I took me a nice little Instagram pic, and in the little caption, I was thinking in my mind, and I was like, you know what? I'm a pretty lavish eater. I eat pretty good. You know what? You know what, man? I'm Eata Castello. Then I thought, Eata Castello? Eata Castello? Eata Castello. That's fire. And then, you know, started using it ever since. All right, so the next question is from _shy_parrots_, and he reads, your most embarrassing moment. Now, your boy Young Bristolini don't really have too many embarrassing moments because, you know, I'm an OG. But if we're talking about one embarrassing moment, I could bring it back to high school when I was having a conversation with this girl and I started laughing and then like snot came out of my nose and it was kind of like real awkward for a good 20 minutes. And I was just sitting there like with my face in my hands like, ugh. Why did you just do that, Chris? But at the end of the day, I ended up pulling her, so you know, it's all good. All right, so the next question is from underrated_T, and he reads, Dear Kicks and Castles, if you could listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now, it would have to be between Kanye West Graduation or Tyler the Creator Wolf. Those are my two favorite albums. You know, you might have to go ahead and put Frank Ocean's Blonde in there too. Just because Frank Ocean's Blonde is so dope in a way that you can listen to it from the first song to like the 17th song, that might have to go in there too. But the #1 album, it just might have to be Wolf by Tyler the Creator. Because in my opinion, that album captures every single mood of me. It captures the turnt side, it captures the sad side, it captures the aggressive mad side, and then it captures the chillin' side too. So I feel like that album holds a good middle ground for me. So the next question is from Daryl Watson 1, and he reads, why did you start YouTube? Now, I started YouTube because I've always wanted to start YouTube. Back in like 2008, my cousin introduced me to YouTube, and he's probably the big reason why I'm here today, because I never probably would have been on YouTube if it wasn't for him introducing it to me at a young age. In 2008, I believe I was like 11, and we both started channels, and I started a channel called Money Man Chris 97, which is actually still up. And I have old videos of myself. I have like 3 videos up on there, but it's like old Chris when he's 11 years old. So I mean, I had one back then, but then I stopped posting on it just because I didn't have a camera, because when I was posting videos to that channel, I was using my cousin's camera. And then, you know, some time passed, but I always knew that I would make a comeback to YouTube. And then one day in 2012, I picked up the LeBron 9 free gums, and then I decided, you know what? Let's just go ahead and make a review of these bad boys. And then there it was. That moment right there pretty much started it all. And also that pretty much took me to where I am today, to be honest with you. All right, so the next question is from Ishmael Abdur, and he reads, so I'm in middle school and I like this girl, but I have no classes with her. What should I do to start talking to her? What should you do to start talking to a girl that you don't have classes with in middle school? You pretty much just answered your question, Ishmael. You my homie and all, but Ishmael, you pretty much just answered your question. You talk to her. Like, it doesn't matter if she's with friends or not. All right, now listen to me. You're like a hawk. You're like a predator. You're hunting right now. So when you see her separated with her friends, you take that opportunity. One thing that you don't do is you never miss up on the opportunity, because sometimes you only get one opportunity. When you mess up on that one opportunity, you never get another opportunity again. So like I said, you don't have any classes whether in middle school. I don't know, you have lunch. See her at lunch. Walk up to her at lunch and be like, hey, your shoes are cool. I don't know, you might go to a uniform school. So just be like, hey, nice shoes. And then just start it from there. There you go, easy, easy money. All right, so the next question is from Zach NL, and he reads, what made you want to start YouTube and doing fashion especially? Now, what made me want to start doing fashion on YouTube? The main reason why I wanted to do fashion is because, you know, my mom's always kept me fresh when I was younger. No, I didn't have like the J's, but like fashion wise, if I show you pictures, my mom always kept me clean. So honestly, I pretty much get it from her. And the more I grew, the more I be in school, the more I be surrounded by that urban culture. It just made me like clothes. It just made me like shoes. I always like looking nice. I always like dressing nice. So it was kind of just meant to be. And then before I started YouTube, I used to watch The Sneaker Addict. I used to watch Sneak Geeks, and I used to watch all those people when I was like 11, 12. And then I would be like, yo, these guys are making videos on these shoes that I couldn't get at the time because I was young and I didn't have any money. So I used to just watch their videos all the time until one day I thought, you know what? I can do this myself. So then I just started doing it. All right, everybody, so that was the end of this Q&A. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Your boy Briss, your boy Chris is real tired right now. Like, look at my eyes. I'm tired. My throat, get away from me. My throat's kind of sore. My head, I got a nice little migraine headache, but it's all good because, like I always say, the show must go on. Like always, I appreciate you guys for watching. More videos are coming soon, and also more videos are coming on the second channel too. I know I've been absent on there, but I got you. But like always, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I just gotta say, hey, blessings, 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 and yeah, Chris out.